Hey guys, hope this isn't really terrible lighting. Kind of feel like it is. Anywho, this video is about how we got married really cheap and the way that we wanted to get married. So, because I'm pagan, I really wanted to do a hand fasting or an actual technical tying of the knot. And we couldn't really figure out how to go about it because I didn't know anybody that was ordained that would do this. And it got kind of complicated because we could figure out how to get our license and everything. And anything I wanted special, I just made myself, like a little lacy headband and some, I don't know, lace shoestrings for my chucks and this white lace shirt that I wanted to wear. But as far as actually finding somebody to officiate over this was the problem. I didn't know anybody. And I didn't want to pay some outrageous amount of money. So what we ended up doing was we called KC Weddings to Go. And speaking with Pastor Nancy, what her cheapest thing that she could do was, I know this sounds terrible because it's really cheap, but it ended up being so nice. She just signs the paperwork. Like, you have to have an officiant. You have to get a license from the courthouse, pay for that. I guess it depends on where you live. Ours was $50. And then another 10 if you want your certified copy. And you can get your certified copy that day. And then you have to find somebody who will officiate or sign. Basically what they're doing is they're signing this document. And then you have to have 2 witnesses. So you can either bring 2 people with you, or you can pay an extra $25, I think it was. And she gets 2 other signatures on there. And so first we were going to have somebody in our family do it who's ordained, but then it was becoming complicated. There was going to have to be, you know, matching dates and travel plans, and where were they going to sleep, and where were they going to stay and eat, and all. Get up! You're knocking over my crystals. Great. Just knocked one of my crystals down. Anyway, so we got, like I said, we got in touch with KC Weddings to Go. And this occurred out in Independence, Missouri. So we just walked over. I just wore, like what I said, I made this thing for my hair. And we kind of wore a little bit of matching outfits, like we were both wearing black. And I was wearing white shirt, white lace shirt, and white thing in my hair. And we went up, what happened? We went over there. I don't have a phone stand, so my arm gets really tired. To the courthouse, and we just paid our $50, and then we walked. You could literally walk, like 30-second walk to her chapel. And then it wasn't quite our time yet. We went over early to make sure that there were no hitches. So we waited in this little hole-in-the-wall kind of coffee shop that's in the square. And it was really nice because it wasn't crowded at all. It was very laid back, beautiful squeaky wooden floor. And I think we ended up having warm cinnamon rolls and jasmine tea. And so we just sat over there and we listened to like this beautiful bluesy music and looked at the art on the walls from a local artist and just sort of hung out and relaxed and waited for our time slot. And then that really set the mood. That was so relaxing and so nice. And then we just went across the street, and the pastor, it's just a beautiful little room. It's just a room. And you can just have her officiate the signing of the documents. And their fee, I don't want to quote a fee on here, but it's less than $150 for her to do all of this. And she just signs the documents. And then I asked her if she would actually do a hand fasting. If I brought the cloth, which I did, I brought like a handkerchief, would she tie our hands and give us a blessing? Oh, I forgot to say, we saged ourselves before we left, just to kind of give ourselves a fresh start. And she did. She was very gracious, and she tied the handkerchief around our hands, and then she gave us this beautiful blessing. And we were official. Then we just walked back over to the courthouse and got our certified copy right there. And bada boom, bada bing, we were married. We were married for way less than $200. Well, not way less, but pretty close to about $200. And it was all in one day. No pressure, no nothing. I mean, We spent hardly nothing on it. We just didn't go into it with a bunch of plans of how it was going to be, and it ended up being like the perfect thing. And the coffee shop, you know, with the jasmine tea and the cinnamon rolls and the beautiful music, that was just like an incidental thing. I mean, we just allowed that to sort of happen to us. And her giving us like this perfect blessing was just amazing. So I got my hand fasting so easy. So just no worries, no problems, no hitches, no nothing. It just went off without a hitch, and it was really, really nice. It was really nice. So it can be done, and you can do it without a lot of hassle. And we're still saving for that property and the camper. So oh, we're gonna have our honeymoon in April, because of where we're wanting to go. It doesn't open until April. So that's it. That's it. Just wanted to let y'all know that we did our little hand fasting thing and got married yesterday. So that's it. Bye. Ta-ta.